everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Courtney, Lala, if you're new here. I'm unfortunately here with another like really sad life event. I obviously did not post a vlog last Thursday. My family has gone through, truthfully, an unimaginable thing. My nephew just about 2 weeks ago now passed away. And first thing I want to say, like what I said on my very serious miscarriage update vlog, is that please remember to have grace with someone from China is calling me. Not answering. I ask that you please have grace with me and how I'm sharing this news, a reminder that you have a lens and you see 1% into like the reality of my life and how we are dealing with this and how I am handling it, how I am grieving and mourning and everything. I am driving up north right now and to go be with my family and my sister who lost her son, because I think out of all things, the most important thing I feel is that I want to support my sister and make sure she's okay and be there when she needs me and just be like as present as I can for her and with her, because obviously she's going through a mother's worst fear. So I'm not really gonna go into like what happened. I will link Maverick's Caringbridge in the description if you just have any interest in knowing more about him and his story. I will say he passed peacefully in his sleep, like an angel. And I like truthfully believe like the angels just swooped down and grabbed him and said it's time to go home to heaven. And honestly, he was dealt a pretty tough hand of cards, and with all that being said, he was so happy and so loved, and I think he changed everyone that he's ever met in his entire life. Losing him has been truthfully like the hardest thing I've ever gone through, and it's not just a new chapter, it's a new book. It's just a whole new life without him and grieving him earthside. I'm very careful when I say that because I feel him here in spirit, and I know he is okay and he's with our Savior, but I miss him physically, and I know that my sister, out of all people, is going to miss him physically, and that is just truthfully life-shattering pain. And again, I just like don't want to get lost in the nitty-gritty, and in this moment I don't feel numb. I feel the mornings are the hardest, and yeah, I think the mornings are the hardest because you wake up and they're just like not, you face reality again every day. And I needed time obviously to process this part of my life, and this is always going to be a huge part of me. Maverick was a huge part of me and will be moving forward. He is just a huge part of my life, no matter what. And I went through this phase of feeling like I give up on everything, but like especially social media. I was like, I'm done. There's no reason for me to keep sharing anything. I don't see purpose. I am too sad to even function. You know, like it's sadness and pain that aches in your bones, and that you just, it's terrifying. I mean, it's terrifying pain. I just didn't see a lot of reason to keep going. Like especially with the blog, you know, especially with sharing these hard fucking things that I keep sharing on a camera. It's like, holy shit, I thought this was gonna be like a fun, safe, lighthearted place, but like I have said a million times, this is not going to be a false narrative of my life, and this is not going to be a fake place. Like this is going to be a very transparent, personality focused vlog, and Maverick dying and not being with me Earthside is a part of me, and it always will be. And like I said, I was gonna give up, but like the flip side, like the coin flipped to that feeling, and I had a little bit of an awakening, was like, that would be such a bad way to honor him. When it happened, there were two very clear paths. One was to just like completely shut off, and just like not function and get into like a very deep depressive state, which is obviously going to happen, and I am no grief master. I am only on week 2 with this. Like I am no master of loss or heartache or like death, and none of that. But when I get into a depressive state, it's a very slippery slope for me. And like if I shut off, close the blinds, order a bunch of food online, you know, then you don't take care of your hygiene, then you're not taking care of yourself, therefore you're not taking care of others. You know, like little things like brushing your teeth gets hard and taking the dogs out gets hard. Like there were two paths, and that was one of them. And like I said, those days are gonna happen for me for sure. They have, and I'm sure there will be plenty more. But like I need to remember like what is my average and my consistent, like where am I at consistently with this? Like the other side of this, the other path is to live my life so completely full because of Maverick. The other path is to live every single second to the fullest because of him, and to look at him and his time here as such a blessing, and this experience as a reminder that life is so precious, and like time does not stop. And it's just such a reminder that we are not in control of as much as we think we are, and that everything is so taken for granted of. And I just had this awakening moment where I was like, I want to be the best version of myself for Maverick, for my nephew. I just had this like awakening that I gotta make the most of my life. I have to take care of myself, because if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not taking care of the people I love, and I'm not taking care of the things that I want to take care of and accomplish the things I want to for Maverick. He has given me so much purpose to change the world, to be a better person to my family, my friends. He has given me purpose to do really big things in his name and to carry on his memory. And like he is the anchor in my sea and the moon in my sky, he has given me so much direction on what I want to do. And like I said, there are moments where facing tomorrow is too scary with like grief in general, but I'm gonna choose the glass half full most of the time. I'm gonna really try to for him. And I feel like our family is so clear, our narrative is so strong, our consensus is so solid. Like we are all so heartbroken over this. Like it truthfully is just unimaginable. And it's unimaginable. But it also has brought us so closer than we were before, which is also hard to imagine. And we are all so committed to doing big things in Maverick's name, and we're going to. Mark my words, we're going to. And I can't do that if I'm consistently in a depressive state. I just can't. I'm going to allow myself to feel my feelings. I'm going to allow myself to bawl my eyes out and to watch the sad movies and to miss him and look at all my videos. I have millions with him. I'm going to allow myself those things, but I'm also going to remind myself that I feel as though I've been like awakened, and am grateful to have something this impactful in my life catapult me to more, to better, to goodness, to love, to all these things. I just really feel like I've got to do more for him, and I've got to do more because he didn't get to. And That's how I feel. So I'm driving up north. I can't wait to see my family. And I know that this is a part of my life forever now. And I've taken a lot of different processes in my mind, like what I want to do, and if I want to continue my job, if I want to continue this vlog journey, if I want to continue social media, if I want to continue living where we're going to live, our house, our new house, like all these things. And the truth is, I want to live in a way that Maverick would be proud of me. I want to live to the fullest. Like, it's so cliche, but losing someone so important to you, and a baby, and losing someone that it's just like that and they're gone, it's just, time is precious, you guys. Life is precious, and can't take our health for granted, can't take anything for granted. So I'm not going to. I'm not gonna. I have started journaling again. I am getting my ass kicked at berries in the morning. I am very focused on meditation and prayer right now. I'm very focused on mindfulness. I'm very focused on starting our own family again. I'm in a really heavy space right now, but I'm doing the things that I need to do to be sound through all of this. And like I said, like, there's just sometimes you just can't, and there's nothing to fix your feelings, and there's nothing that can make it go away and make it better. But consistently, I want to be better, and I want to be better for him, and I want to make the world a better place. I want to protect all the kids in this world. I want to love on mothers and fathers that have lost children. I want to see so much change. I'm like this emotional tornado right now, and you're welcome to join with me and be the change we want to see in the world, you know? That's just truthfully why I'm going to keep on going on. I'm going to try to do everything I can to live fully and love on the people I should love on, and just thank the Lord for every single day. We don't get answers. There aren't answers, you know. More things in life are going to happen where you question why, and you're angry, and you're uncertain. But it's how you deal with it. And I'm just going to face it. I'm just going to face every feeling. I'm going to watch videos when I miss him, and I'm going to smell his clothes when I miss him, and I'm going to be angry when I'm mad at God or whoever I want to be mad at, and I'm just going to ride the wave, and I want to be present through it all. I want it to make me better, and because I don't want to dishonor Maverick. I want to be the highest version of myself for him. Like, that is just as clear as I can be, and I plan to do that. So if you know this language of grief, I'm sorry. This is like a whole new world to me. And it's like a universal unspoken language, but when you lose someone close to you, you just feel it. And it's truthfully just like, doesn't matter the person, doesn't matter the age. Grief is just hard, and it's a part of life. And like I said, I know there's many of you out there that speak this language, and I'm sorry for your grief. I'm sorry for your loss. And, you know, just more and more of a reminder in life that we're just all in this together, over and over. Every single thing, you know, this has been a hard year. I mean, it's been a really hard year for me. This has been the worst thing I've ever lived through. And like I said, I'm on week 2. Like, I don't have anything down. I'm like, this is probably too early to even be addressing anything, but I'm just gonna face it all, you know? And I don't want to hide from anything. I don't want to miss it. I'm gonna get up north, and I'm gonna spend some quality time with my family for a day, and I'm gonna love on my family because we need it, and they're gonna love on me. And I'm grateful if you are still watching this. I'm sorry, I've been like talking to like the Men in Black glasses, but it's too bright to take them off. I don't think I'll videotape anything else, but I did get my sister and our family these big scrapbooks, and they're like vintage and they're beautiful. They're from Etsy, and they say Mavericks miracle moments on them, and it's gonna be like a notebook, a scrapbook, a journal of people's dreams and memories and things they want to say. And I just want like a cohesive space for his memory and his spirit to live on, and I think that that's gonna be it. So I hope that she likes that. And yeah, I don't know, you guys, 28 years old, and I lost my nephew, and it's really shitty. It's a pain I've never ever felt before. It's a depth I've never felt before, but I'm grateful to have had him, and I am grateful to know such a love. I am. A love that makes it so hard to miss them. So I thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry if this has been triggering for you, or if this has been hard for you, but we're all in this together, and I just love him, and I want to do more for him, and I'm gonna. So, and I might just stop here, you guys, but thank you for listening. And if I'm sending anybody love, prayers, good thoughts, good energy to anyone out there that needs it, and we're all in this together, you guys. I'm grateful for all of you, and thank you for listening and being a part of this journey with me, because I know I'm gonna need every bit of support I can get. So